know.
Yeah.
But
My preference is to definitely play, especially in Brisbane. But you know, oh, here we go. We're on.
we'll come back to that.
Off the jump, red team going up the switchback. Resupply
Yep.
pausing at the bottom.
Oh man, luckily Than taking that shot and not the medic.
Yeah.
On red ramp. Red fighting for positioning there. You see Snuffles immediately pressuring Stronghold. You know that they want to try to come up there. But Dill having a run at the game early, like
team has taken the lead.
oh man, Thunder penalized. Thunder, what are you doing?
Good start there by Dill. Good start there by Konama as well. They look to have that third floor between Fortress and Chamber on lock. Oh,
Yep.
good resupply there onto Kodama after Snuffles taking the hit. They need to pop out. Oh no. Unfortunately they're unable. Well, he got put down though.
Yep, he
did get him.
got shot from Yep, and he also got pinged once from second floor. So again, standing straight up there, not your best idea to do that. Oh, you see the double. You see Than trying to do work on both 3 hits. Snuffles not getting out of the way in time, costing Caleb on that ramp. Caleb trying to, oh man, Caleb keeps getting put down. You see he wants to break in there, he can't because Dill is so tall shooting him.
Team is leading by 1,300 points.
Applesauce still sitting on full lives here as the medic, which is excellent.
Oh, you see Caleb. Oh, he gets shot in the back.
Oh, Kodama's down. They're gonna take some. They're gonna take some damage here. Hopefully, Kodama can come up, kicks Caleb out. Dill's gonna drop his nuke.
Yep. So Dill's gonna drop. It does detonate. You have multiple people on low here. 2 on crit.
They are
gonna eat that.
hemmed up.
Yep.
Here comes Kodama. And Dill. Oh, Kodama takes down Caleb. Takes down Snuffles. Both 3 hits are down. He can walk in there and take that hit on, look to be Snuffles. Sorry, not Snuffles. Mids.
You see the frustration there from Caleb a little bit. His team getting pushed, kind of in the way of the sight lines. Ah, you shoot your own player. Ah, man.
Put down again. What a great turn. No pressure by the looks of it that's coming from green side just yet. So red side, if they can hold in the chamber. And then comes Kodama to put some more pressure on the resupply.
Ah, Caleb poking out too far on that shoulder. See Kodama easily shooting him.
Oh, and he takes them down. Green team are going to get pushed down the switchback.
Yeah.
Caleb trying to dodge the missile here. Kodama having to just take the hit off him.
Oh, Metalface getting eliminated.
Wow. What a turn.
So Med's going very quickly from 15 to 9 on that play.
Yeah, huge. The pressure
see
has
Caleb,
been
though,
massive.
still pressuring.
Yeah.
Still trying to get that first nuke. He definitely could have went in there. I don't think he wanted to chance it, but Than's been up for quite a bit. Caleb's not going to turn around. He's not going to see
Kodama get in the back.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go down and eat this missile more than likely. Oh, maybe not.
I think Kodama got resupplied
okay.
right after kicking him out.
I was going to say, it looks like Thunder coming up.
Wow, the pressure here from their team has been excellent.
Yep. It's so hard though too, because like you know that you need to hold second. You see Dill constantly. He was on second there in the early game. He was resetting the crap out of Thunder and Metalface, and then unfortunately Caleb getting caught on that switchback. And getting shot down multiple times there where he couldn't go in and attack Fortress as he wanted to.
Yeah.
The other thing you hate to see here is like Green, they went downstairs early. They haven't been able to resupply at all. Red's just filling up at will on the second floor. And you can kind of see there's not a whole lot of...
Good nuke by Dills.
Oh man, Dill with the devastating nuke here. It's going to knock out Meds. when you get down there like that, you want to be able to just set up immediately so you can start, getting those lives back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Slaughter's first nuke, it's not going to do a whole lot for the team.
Yeah.
10 minutes, 40 lives are definitely going to struggle here. But yeah, you're going to have to kind of regroup, head into, the second game and kind of figure out what can go right, for you.
It was awesome to
There's
see.
just too many lives lost.
Yeah, just how well Kodama was able to balance keeping people out, and then the he'll take the heavy down and immediately get resupplied by his team. It's such good balance, and then he can rely on his teammates. Because obviously, the Cedar City team is no slouches. They know what's about to happen. That's no good from Than there blocking the path of Caleb trying to get up, and you can see Caleb having a word to the referee about it in Fortress. You've seen it on multiple occasions, though, players doing that, and I think we've seen him do that to somebody else. So, two wrongs don't make a right. It sucks.
It's happened twice with Dan. So it happened once when he was going down the red ramp in front of the player, and it's like definitely. I want to say it was White Ninja, definitely a faster player, and that frustrates you because you're trying to get down, you have the sole person in here, he's not getting out of the way, and you're like, dude, just move.
Yeah, it's
and
hard
then if you
because they were
react
both
by
down.
trying to get around them and you bump them, then you risk dangerous play for that point.
Both players were down. I can't remember if Than turned and ran back up the ramp. I'm okay with that. If you turn and run away from the player and they're trying to run the same path, then it is what it is. But if you back up, if you run backwards along the same path, even if you're down, that's no bueno.
Yeah, it's on the ramps, especially on the switchback on red side, it's like it can get confusing sometimes. You're both looking to like, oh, are they gonna go second? Are they gonna go third? What are they gonna do here?
Yeah.
But it does get confusing there when you have that and you're like the down player and you're trying to get downstairs. I see Slaughtermelon get knocked out, unfortunately.
Earth team is trailing by
But yeah,
5,000
it's
points.
definitely frustrating for like the faster player or the up player where you're like, hey, you're down.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to get away, but get out of my way.
Yeah. I loved watching the first part of this game. Just how well California were able to hold that fortress and just the timing, the trust there from Kodama with his resupply, watching his back, and just the efficiency in which he was able to keep the heavy out, keep the pressure out, but also still keep getting resupply. It was awesome to see. That's how the pros do it, kids.
Yeah, and it all starts with Dill being on the second floor, allowing that to happen, right?
Yep.
You don't have a presence on the second, you're definitely gonna, get overrun very quickly in Fortress. And again, Dill having his tent, campfire, s'mores on that second platform, especially in big box where he does most of his damage. And for green scouts, it's so hard to go against a player like Dill and be able to take that location so you can actually take Fortress. And you saw multiple times Dill resetting, off the scouts to put two into to Caleb as he was kind of attacking and putting two into Snuffles as they were attacking and running down. That's why it's so important to stay low below that ramp wall.
Yeah, for sure. Great win there by California in a piece. I know they'll be fizzing to get this victory and stay in the winners bracket. I don't want to jump the gun or anything, but this is going to make for an incredible next round, regardless of which of these two teams go through to play the winner of the next one. Wow. what a great kickoff to finals. This is awesome.
Right. Is definitely excellent. So about 24,000 is the difference currently. So we'll look for that in the second game. If Caleb looking at that point, my camera frozen.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll tell you what, we'll take the opportunity to quickly have a word from one of our sponsors.
The finals itself.
Let's have a real quick look, if we can, if it's going to update. I don't think it's going to update. Just update once for me. You make me look silly. It's not doing it. We'll have a look at oh, there we go. Head to head on the heavy front for both these teams. Kadama there really doing work getting those meta kits. That is an awesome meta kit total for the week. And 90%. Oh, this game's kicking off. We're going back, but 90% accuracy as a heavy. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right, we'll see if green can replicate that same success on the green side. So it's gonna be a little bit different. As you can see, Dill immediately into big box.
Just laying siege. Oh, I don't like that reach over shot. He's one of those players that can kind of get away with it because he's so massive. Oh, and he gets the reset missile on Slaughtermelon. He is carving.
Yep. It is, man. I mean, we've talked about it all week, literally. Dill's ability to play big box. It's like you got to get him out of there as he's about to missile Caleb again.
Oh, got him again.
He's already at 14 specials. It's 45 seconds into the game.
Insane. No bases. 2,200 points.
No bases.
Goodness me.
Yeah. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, the lone bright spot is Meds only got hit twice in that exchange, but you can kind of see a little bit of frustration there from Caleb.
Veteran play there by Sweets.
Yeah.
Running in to get the meta kit.
Yep, and you see red now, they have a person posted up in big box as Dill drops the nuke. It is going to detonate. It is unfortunately going to put multiple people low again. It's going to put Slaughter crit.
Just that pressure,
and if you're red here, if you're red here, you have the clown car situation. You see Dill there, right there, so tall, can reach over the side to shoot up into the fortress. Now you see green, they have 3 people now in big box, with Dill leading the charge. Dill coming over, looking, just kind of monitoring what's happening. Does get shot by Metalface, so good there. But yeah, it's so rough here. I'm glad Slaughter's getting, the shots, but he's also got to need those lives.
Yeah. See him down
there.
Don't
know.
Sitting at the bottom of the switchback, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, and then come Kodama to just kick them out once again.
Yep, and then you have this. The thing I don't like here, you see the scout next to Dill. I hate that. I hate when you have a scout next to you and they just take all the resets as you're the commander. I mean, if you give those 4 or 5 hits to Dill, he's close to another nuke without bases.
Yeah.
At that point, you just take your scout and you push him over and it's like, stop it.
Yeah.
Somewhere Rusty shedding a tear for, his scouts taking his resets.
They've red team have done well here to kind of get a few more lives across the board. It's looking pretty dire there right at the start of this. So,
yeah, it's unfortunate. You see Slaughter there, still stuck with Dill. I can't get away from him. He keeps getting shot. He keeps getting reset. He's gonna get shot in the back here. Man, he's gonna take Dill down. DK's gonna come up for resupply here. Slaughter's more than likely gonna go down for resupply. But man, tough situation here for the Cedar boys. You're thinking here, you're in a little bit better position with Meds at 10, given the chaotic nuke situation that's happened. Dill a little bit off the gas there. He's kind of just floating there on that second platform. Great nuke from Slaughtermelon. I like this because you don't allow the resupply to reset and kind of backtrack the way they want to, so he cut that off. The only thing I don't like Snuffles didn't do is when he cut them off, standing your ground there because you know where they're going. You know they're going to Fortress. And he does come in and take them all down. That's excellent.
Good job. I think he couldn't do anything about sweeps there, but luckily he had Caleb follow. Go up the opposite way and pincer them.
Yeah. So ammo at 2 here. Slaughter approaching the nuke. He gets resupplied though.
Oh man, Than needs to get himself some resupply. He's way too low.
Yeah. You see them setting DK in front. Unfortunately, Slaughter not a lot of lives to continue the attack. Dill sitting on this next nuke. You expect Dill here to drop.
Yeah, he's
honestly.
Gonna go get his bases.
He's downstairs. He's getting his bases. Yeah.
Good drop.
He knows everyone's upstairs.
Team is ahead by 7,000 points.
Yeah, take that opportunity and go and get his bases. They managed to Red Team have managed to take a bunch of lives here from Applesauce, which they'll be happy with. They're really gonna have to pull something out of the bag to pull this match back.
Yep. Nice missile from Snuffles there onto Dill.
Slowing him out on his next nuke.
Yep. And you see the medic and ammo for green. They are flushed. They are downstairs in that resupply box. You can see Applesauce's lights. There, she's kind of ducked down.
Yeah.
I honestly though, I would have nuked here. Yeah. To keep kind of the pressure on because Dan is about to go to 4, medic about to go to 4, and again that total we talked about was 14K. So
yeah.
They retake top. They are going to get Caleb some resupply here. And you only have 2, 4, 6, 7 bases still on Cali, so it's 27K. So even
switching to full auto.
As the stream froze. Oh, that's not good.
Hey, you back? I think we got
Sorry,
you now.
guys. It got dropped there. But yeah, even if Green, you know, somehow loses this match, Cedar not enough points, you know, on their side to overcome that 14K deficit because you got Elim. So you're looking to Elim as well, and then have a 14K higher, you know, point margin to take the match. But
I want to see, yeah, like Rusty said, I want to see Than get full here before Applesauce dies out of this game, and I'd like to see Kodama take one more as well before that happens.
Yep.
Green team have let Red team back in the game here. I feel.
Yeah.
They had them on the ropes, but Red team have managed to pick themselves up. And we'll see what Slaughtermelon can do in the tail end of this game. I mean, once he's full, I mean, I would expect him to just go out and try and run a train.
Yep. You see here though the awareness of Green though as they're downstairs to fill up as much as possible. You know, you notice the other teams when they get stuck downstairs, they get stuck in a rut and aren't able to do that.
Yeah. Kodama needs one more.
It's definitely up as Applesauce goes down there in that exchange.
Dill's got his next nuke in the chamber. If he can let this go and then manage to get meds on the retreat, the game's kind of at that even point. The two teams are pretty on par with each other. Dill really needs some shots.
Yeah, he's getting blasted here. It's like Cedar crawling back, but 2, 4, 6, 7 bases, notwithstanding. So the game is pretty close, but again, they have to make up a 14K win in addition to the Elim to move on to the next round. But
Slaughtermelon drops a nuke.
Yep.
And detonates.
What I like with this though is like you now carry the momentum. So even if you lose this game and you go down into losers, you have that momentum where you're kind of living a little bit in the back of Cali's mind where you don't want to play Cedar City again.
Yeah.
And that's why I would have loved these two teams to be able to play again in round play, but we didn't get that. Yep, it's mids. It's knocked out there.
I was thinking, you know, like off that nuke from Dill, the scouts really had to step up there, and it looked like DK and Sweets were able to get and do some damage. So, good support play by the scouts.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to step away here really quick.
No worries. So Slaughtermelon, surprisingly, no missiles off in this game. I mean, not that surprising. The amount of pressure that was coming from the green team at the start of this, you know, it was really hard to get pressure missiles off. But that's a massive difference between the two commanders here.
Earth team is ahead
Kodama down to
points.
critical on lives. If he and Old Man Thang can get a good rhythm going here, he might be able to stay in this game a little longer than he otherwise should. Than's a seasoned pro, but you can see up the top of the top right-hand corner in the fortress, he's a little bit isolated. And he gets taken down there by Thunder. Still controlling that back wall on third. And you can see the behemoth that he is, he's able to just look over the fortress wall without having to jump. That's ridiculous.
Boosting now.
It's actually unfair. I'd like to see Dills get his shield reset here. Fortunately, was unable to happen, so he's going to spend a life there.
Earth team is ahead by 7,600 points.
Got two players up in the fortress from the red team, and unfortunately, they're going to get kicked down. Looks to be Kodama up there trying to get some hits, and he manages to get Slaughtermelon on the draw. So he's gonna look to send them down. Although he takes a resupply and he's heading back, setting a sweet backtrack there into the chamber. And he's going back out again to try and take down Slaughtermelon, and he does so. Slaughtermelon gonna round the corner and make his way in the chamber, but there are two players standing right there, ready to. Oh, he manages to take both DK and Old Man Than out, so we'll see what happens here. As soon as he steps out, going to get taken down by the Heavy. Heavy gets taken down by Big Box. Slaughterman's got his nuke. He's almost down. He's going to look to go downstairs, drop this nuke before he gets killed out of this game. And there goes the nuke. And he manages to detonate. So huge nuke there. Dill's not too far from his. So as soon as Dill gets his, he needs to go and drop it. He's going to take some resets here off the nuke. So red team look to be on top here. Dill's still struggling to get to his nuke, taking lives. Gonna look to try and get that one special point. He's got it, but he gets taken down by Chaser. So he's down to 2 lives. If he can go drop this nuke, he's going to kill Slaughtermelon out of the game. He's going to take Snuffles down to 1 life.
Confirmed.
Good nuke there. Out goes Slaughtermelon. Snuffles on 1. This is huge. Dills is in a position where he could potentially utilize these 2 lives to kill out a bunch of these players. It's going to be a real tough ask here. DK gets taken out from behind from Slaughtermelon in chamber. He's going to make his way down. If they can kind of stave off the elimination here, they should still take the game. I think Scythe said that there was about a 12,000 point deficit. So Than shaking his head at something. I think maybe frustrated with his team, frustrated that he knew that they had this game in the early stages. But red team able to pull it back. So Dill making this last life really count, using all of the shots that he can to up that buffer a little more. So
Fire team is behind by 4,000 points.
If he can stave off elimination here, he's gonna get penalized for a chase. That's down to 60 seconds. DK must be somewhere looking to survive this game. They just need to survive, and they will win. They are hit on points, and obviously they took the first game. So They apparently just reset a shield. It sure did. Dill getting the best of all worlds there. That's massive. Didn't even think about that, Baden. That is a great point. 30 seconds away, 2 lives left on the green team. 2 versus 1. Thunder gets taken down by DK on the reset. So 4 lives plays 2. It'll be interesting to see if Thunder is going to try and take a push. He manages to kill DK out of the game. Dill has all his hit points left. 1 life. Plays 4. There's not enough time. Green team are going to stave off the elimination. What an absolute barnstormer of a game! That was awesome! Ladies and gentlemen, that is high quality finals Space Marines. My goodness, what a game. What a game. That's a little bit controversial, actually, that what you've said there, Baden. So I don't know. I think Dill, surely he's you know chased somebody there. Interesting way that kind of shook out. He chases a player. He's down to 2, possibly 1 hit point on his last life. He gets pinged by the referee. So he manages to get the shot on whoever it was, gets penalized, and gets his hit points reset. So, whew. On the screen, chases up the mutual. He got penalized with 1 left in the shield. Yeah, so huge. I mean, obviously he's not intending for that to be the outcome. It's just what the outcome is. So that was awesome. What a game. He might have asked for it. No way. There's no way he's in the middle of a game and has that kind of IQ. I'd stake my reputation on that. Nobody has that big of an IQ during the Space Marines game. There's no way. California Innopees are going to 6-0 the Cedar City Sentinels there and make their way into the semi-finals bracket. Let's have a really quick look at that bracket, shall we?